All right, we're back. We're back and better than ever. Round 5. Don't pay attention to that screen. We'll fix that up. It's round 5. It is JP on Devour versus Sam Black on Mogg's Diamond Control. We're already off to the races. Players playing fast, playing loose.
Sam, in this case, needs to play fast in order to finish rounds in reasonable time.
Agreed. But
And Sam is the person to do that, certainly.
he is. Now, Sam playing a deck he wrote recently about on the Well of Knowledge Patreon. A Mox Time Control list using Tithe, using Guy's Blessing and other things to really just build a game state where he just loves looping himself some abeyances or counter spells of some sort, or swords. It's a Sam Black deck.
Yeah, I mean, Sam Black plays this for me because Sam loves casting Guy's Blessing.
I mean, I can't complain.
Yeah. And there's a
Defense
grid. And Sam sitting with Abeyance. And Abeyance is a big part of Sam's deck's game plan, right?
Yes.
Because Tithe gives you a bunch of extra white mana to work with. And you need something to do with that white mana that involves interacting with your opponent. In matchups where Swords of Plowshares is not relevant.
Yes, agreed.
And Abeyance preventing the activation of Phyrexian Devour, notably.
Yes. And how that would have to work is when either on an upkeep or when Devour is cast is when the Abeyance must be played. Because if you try to Abeyance in response to the first activation, they can obviously activate in response and just do the thing.
Yep.
So timing matters.
Yeah. With Tinker on the stack or Devour on the stack, casting Abeyance gives you a window to disenchant the core pieces. So we're seeing a Factor Fiction cast here.
Yep.
And among those cards, Gaia's Blessing, 2 basic lands, Swords to Plowshares.
I'm wondering if JP remembers how Guy's Blessings works if on a split.
I mean, it doesn't matter a whole lot here, I don't think. I don't think we're going to be in a situation which the deck looping piece of this is going to end up mattering.
Mm-hmm.
Splitting 4... I guess the thought here is that none of these other cards really matter all that much.
Mm-hmm.
But Sam's going to take the 4 cards, which makes sense to me. Foil is a key card in this deck as well.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to see... That was a main phase.
Yep. You can't do it on the defense grid end of it, unfortunately.
Oh, true. True.
So, an interesting part of Sam's deck, funnily enough for this, is it really, really cuts off this whole altar plan.
Yeah, Altar Dimension is in this deck to sacrifice to Tinker.
Yes.
Because Gaia's Blessing will trigger upon the resolution of Altar's activated ability.
Now, I don't know, does he have a main deck Tormont script at all? Because you can do the...
Oh boy, okay, wait, sorry. Comment from Luke here. Luke is wondering if it's better to not play a land, not play that fourth land on Sam's side.
That was from the burn matchup.
Oh, this is from the matchup. Yep. Maybe does not apply here. Score rack. There will always be plenty of cards in hand.
Yes, there will be. Notably, though, Fling is an interesting card. Like, Fling will do things.
Fling would put Sam's life total at a negative number.
How many blessings does Sam play main?
Likely 3. Sam's always on 3.
I thought so.
Most Sam Blessing decks, when Sam registers Blessing in tournament, Sam is registering 3 copies of the Guy's Blessing typically.
Gotcha. Alright, so this is really about... I think what you almost need to do... He's running out of time because now Sam has mana to get around defense grid.
Exactly. Yeah, this is actually kind of interesting. It's like we're in a matchup in which both decks... Yeah, exactly. You want to play as many lands as possible in order to play into defense grid. We're in a situation in which both decks get to do nothing.
And
just casting... Is that tapping 3 Ancient Tombs and taking 6 to just cast a Devourer?
There's no... I mean,
maybe. Why do this? Doesn't that just turn on Swords to Plowshares?
It does.
And there's a Plowshares.
Yeah, and he did it on his main phase, so he can't even fling in response because he can't beat his own defense grid. He couldn't even fling in response because he had
Yeah,
to
I'm puzzled.
that felt wrong.
And here's just playing another Devour. And there's a Bance.
Yeah.
And then, yep, this Devour resolves. And JP can't cast spells. And is now in a situation where Defense Grid is working against him.
Yes, it is. Though...
I think we're going to Wrath the God away this Phyrexian Devourer. I think that's got some story equity right there.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
That's just rough.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Some old school type gameplay here.
So another interesting thing, we mentioned JP's list does not have Oath of Druids in it.
Correct.
The Oath decks also played Gaia's Blessing in it, so you could hit your Blessing and shuffle in.
Right.
There's a weird scenario in this where if he was going through this and going through this, in that situation he could have maybe tried to pump up there and hit a Blessing and shuffle it back in. You know,
it's awkward because you can also hit other Devourers.
I'm trying to find good things that can happen. I put JP at like negative 500% winning this game at this point.
This game feels very over, and the question is how long JP wants to keep playing it.
Yes, I don't know if JP realizes it's over yet, because he has 2 more Devourers, and that's
I think Sam just needs to cast a couple Gaia's Blessings here.
Yeah.
And put those advances back in the deck.
Luke says he would play his 5th land when your opponent has defense grid.
Yeah, I was very clearly wrong. Also, yes, JP can no longer tap 3 Ancient Tombs to cast another Devourer.
No, he cannot.
Yep, and we're seeing the first blessing here. Factor Fiction, Abeyance.
Part of me, my angel on the shoulder is like, go tap on JP's shoulder and say, let's go to the next one.
Yeah, if I were in JP's seat, I would just be kind of sinking into my chair a little bit at this point.
Yeah, this is yummy. This is yummy right here.
Is this game 1?
This is game 1.
This is, in fact, game 1.
Like, this is... Let's go to the next, and... He's... more power. There's a second one.
Second defense grid.
It still doesn't matter.
Maybe it does matter. Maybe it does matter? Yeah. Okay, 7 mana for a foil.
I love Magic, by the way.
I agree. I agree with Sam's assessment. You're fine playing into 1 defense grid. I think 2 defense grids makes life very difficult.
Yes. I just... he's...
Bless
Blessed.
up. Bless up.
Go get anything. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, this Plowshares, Blessing, foil. Yep.
Sure.
Interaction in deck.
My deck has better card. Yuck.
Well, we shuffled in a Blessing as well. So now there's 2 copies of 2 Blessings. So Sam is still insulated from this Alter Dementia.
Yeah. Oh, we should change round 4 to round 5.
Oh, I can do that.
Yay.
Round number 5. This, folks, is our final round of the Swiss.
So you'll just have to go to properties on that one.
Yep. Because it's rich text.
Figures.
Beautiful.
All right, so JP valiantly pushing in. Let's take a look at JP's sideboard, because I really don't know what else we're gonna learn from.
We saw it last. We saw it last round.
That's right.
It's 4 copies of Covetous Dragon.
Yup.
4 copies of Scragnoth.
Yup.
Is it 4 Xantid Swarms?
Yes.
And 3 Rushing Rivers.
Xantid Swarms come in.
Yes, Xantid Swarm comes in. I don't think you want any of the other cards. No. Scragnoth against a Swords of Plowshares deck is not where I want to be.
It's sad.
And Covetous Dragon against Swords of Plowshares is also not where I want to be.
Yeah.
So but Xantid Swarm does sound like a good piece of interaction.
Okay, so
we're seeing Abolish. So finally, that Abolish has been in hand for a long time, notably. Yeah. So defense grid going away here. Yeah. Sam's mana for interacting on JP's turn just fully unlocked.
Yeah, I mean, there's another. Okay, so there's another. Oh, actually, he might have this. If he just goes for it, he has a Devourer in hand. Does he still have a Fling in hand?
There's a Fling in hand, yes. But at 4, how can you generate the mana to cast the Devourer?
That's also true. Never mind, he put himself behind.
But next turn is go time. Let's see what this draw is. It's another land.
The life loss from Ancient Tomb is not a trigger a la City of Brass, is it?
Correct. You cannot stack it, and you cannot stack it. Also, you wouldn't be able to stack it with the Devourer, because Devourer, there's no way the Devourer would not resolve. Wait, no, the Devourer could resolve, and you could still have the City of Brass trigger on the stack, I believe.
No, because you'd have. Yeah, no, yeah, because City of Brass is such a weird.
No, sorry, I'm sorry. That only works with instance. Because when you go to cast a spell, you go and you pay the costs. At which point you put the trigger from City of Brass on the stack. But are we going to see JP cast? So JP can right now has access to 4 mana, 5 mana, which the 8 is just so far away. A tinker is enough to get there.
Yeah.
And there's intuition.
Okay, so this is
this was never happening in the first place.
Well, I think Sam just drew the tinker. Like if he had the life total
he just
last
drew the
turn,
intuition. Exactly.
Like he would have been it. But
and there's deep analysis. And what else? Deep analysis.
Yeah, those Ancient Tombs really printing a crimp in JP's ability to really push anything.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to pre-modern mana bases, you trade foil, absorb, and swords. Swords. Oh sure.
Did he have absorb in his hand? I couldn't.
Well, swords
see
doesn't matter. Swords doesn't matter here, Luke.
Yeah, he had. If he had the mana, he could just fling before. But
yeah,
the
foil,
absorb matters.
Yeah, and absorb, foil, both eminently castable.
Okay. So I mean, game is. Sure, agreed. If he draws the Abeyance. I was just saying I thought there was a turn there when I was looking at Sam's hand where he did not have interaction to the point that it would have been effective if JP had life total to work with.
And Sam is just trying to demonstrate that this game is over.
Yeah. JP, great guy. He likes to play his Magic games out.
I mean,
more power to him.
JP was it felt like it was a little, there's a spot here where in which, Sam just doesn't have anything, but obviously Sam clearly has something here. Oh, what are we going? We're going for something. We're just cycling a Chromatic Sphere.
Another Ancient Tomb.
Oh, cycling another one. Interesting. End step cycling is interesting. What's interesting is that you can cycle Chromatic Spheres in response to the Sylvan Library trigger. And those are cards that you've drawn this turn, so you dig further, and then you get to put 2 back.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. Sylvan Library has a lot of just weird interactions.
They would never have printed that card with that rules text.
There's a Tinker.
So we're seeing a Tinker. And now the question is how many layers of interaction does Sam have?
Well, the thing is, he's going to do this. His last Devour is also in his hand, so that takes care of a huge amount of his ability to get up to 20 damage, or 18.
Right. Yeah, I think it's just going to come down to JP decking here. Yeah. Sam doesn't even need to rely on, finding the other copy of Decree of Justice in his deck.
Wrath.
Plowshares.
Blech.
Yep.
That'll do it.
And that's it.
All right. Sam taking it game 1 here.
It felt pretty decisive.
Yeah, I think there were moments where I think JP could have been more patient, possibly.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, so coming in
the sideboard, I'm looking. Yeah, I feel it feels like Sam's deck is very well positioned. Just having Gaia's Blessing in the main deck, just shutting off half the combo.
Okay, so Zurin Orb. Yummy.
Yeah, so Sam's sideboard, a Masticore, a Warmth. Let's focus on the cards that matter here. We have Zurin Orb, which actually likely to matter here. Potentially could matter, probably not here. We have 4 Meddling Mage and 3 Aura of Silence. I think those cards are coming in.
Yeah. Oh, I don't think there's any way he does not bring in the
Library of Lang?
No, not the Library of Lang. We were just talking about it. The Zern Orb. He brings that in.
Yeah, it just makes the math really awkward.
Yeah, JP can't actually beat that card if it gets past turn 4.
What's the total mana value of cards in JP's deck?
I mean, it can probably get there, but it's a lot. Like, I don't know. I think if he can sack 4 lands, gain 8 life, and be at 28, life comes real hard.
Yeah. I mean, isn't your plan here just feels like once you Meddling Mage naming Fling, how does JP ever win?
Hopefully he brings in the Rushing Rivers.
I mean, maybe you can cast Scragnoth and get there.
If I will pay you $100 if Scragnoth wins this matchup, I will give you $100.
Yeah, I don't feel. It doesn't feel like a high EV for me.
No, it's not. I didn't think you should take it either. This feels like a very tough matchup for JP to win. I would see if you put Sam's deck into the hands of somebody who's just trying it, maybe there's these holes that open up.
Maybe I don't know. It just feels like Sam's deck just beats the Devourer deck just by virtue of having Gaia's Blessing and Meddling Mage.
Yes, you're not wrong.
Which reminds me, I need to put a second copy of. I should probably put a second copy of Gaia's Blessing in my Alurin deck.
I play 3 in Stasis, so I can't tell you no.
Yeah.
Can't tell you no whatsoever. But no, it's been a great day so far, Fritz. We're 5 rounds in, and our players are efficient. We are in round 5. We're not even at 5 o'clock, and we started at 12:30.
I think we've had 0 draws.
0 draws?
I don't think we've had any actual... Well, let's take a look. Well, no, there might be some draws. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at our standings.
I mean...
Yeah, so we have folks that are attempting to draw in the top 8, but beyond that, yeah, the only draws we've had are intentional draws. No unintentional draws. It seems like this matchup, or this whole tournament.
All right, so a very diverse looking possibility for our top 8. Very diverse. Portent here coming from JP. Gonna take a damage.
One thing I like about JP's list, playing a lot of card selection. 4. So how many Portent? 4 Portent, 4 Sylvan Library.
I think so. Oh, you can just stop looking at my Discord, man.
Let's take a look. I think JP with.
So he's got Portents. He's got Sylvans.
Yep, 4 Portent, 4 Sylvan. It's a lot of card selection.
Sky Diamonds.
Got to get those colored sources in.
Yeah, you do. There's a Sky Diamond.
And as we just mentioned, Sky Diamond.
It's there. It's ready.
And there's a Chromatic Sphere. Chromatic Sphere is just a wonderful design.
Agreed. There's a Meddling Mage.
Yeah. And I can imagine this name Fling, and and I think our players are going to be able to label this. As expected, there's not an existing piece of paper out there that says Fling.
No, not yet. There will be now. Yep. So JP, did you sideboard in your
Rushing River?
Rushing Rivers.
It's river or bust here.
Yeah. I don't see it in his hand, at least. I think that...
I mean, I imagine I think Rushing River is one of those cards you just basically board in almost regardless of the matchup. I
feel like you'd have to. So this is where I like Kinnon's list from LobsterCon. I don't know if he still has it. He has the ability to go to tinker into Phyrexian Processor.
Oh,
from LobsterCon. I don't know if his current list does if he's playing it.
We can. I mean, we have this information. We have the power to see this information.
So he's taking it out, but previously, like his list and other lists have had something like a processor to go get for these situations.
Right. Something secondary where if your primary plan is locked out by the combination of Meddling Mage on Fling and the presence of Guy's Blessing in your opponent's deck.
Yeah. Is that Skragnoth?
It's Skragnoth. All right. I feel like that's worth like about $1 to me.
You said it wasn't positive EB.
I said, what was the bet? What was I supposed to pay? What was I supposed to pay?
100 or nothing.
100 or nothing.
Yeah.
Like you would give me $100 if it won.
Yeah, and then you'd give me $100 if it lost.
Oh, well, no, of course not.
Yeah. I was betting $100.
Oh, I thought you were like, oh, I'll just give you $100.
No,
and
there's no way that's
Okay.
good for me.
Yeah.
You automatically take that bet because there's nothing you like care about.
I mean, true. If no skin off my back, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that's the only way I'm taking that bet, right? When you're down the game and you're thinking about boarding in Skragnoth, no way.
Let's go Skragnoth.
3 Sky Diamonds to play
So many diamonds.
from JP here. And we're gonna pick up a land with Treva's Runes. Just sitting on some foils, an Abeyance, an Absorb, I think.
By the way, he's on the creature plan because that's a Covetous Dragon in his hand.
I think well, but there's also a Fling in the hand. I'm interested to see what cards are in the sideboard. Treva's Rune's truly a beautiful design.
Absolutely.
I will say, I think people have warmed up to the layers in pre-modern.
I feel like I've done my part for that. I've been crowing about that stupid thing for that. Well,
they're just fine. Yep. And we see a classic pre-modern cube type play in which a Covetous Dragon gets absorbed.
Like this matchup's over, right?
I have very little hope for JP in this situation, unfortunately.
Let's go get some more land.
I'm not exactly sure what the game has to look like for JP to win from this position.
Let my random overcosted 3/4 get you.
Yeah. I mean, Skragnoth does block Meddling Mage.
Dies to swords.
And dies to Swords of Plowshares.
Dies real bad.
Yeah.
He can't even like hardcast a power. The freaking.
And there's another Fling. This is.
Ugh. JP's kind of shrugging his shoulders, like, I don't know what the heck I'm gonna do with this.
Yeah.
Whatever.
What are you gonna do, really?
Phyrexian Process here would be a little bit sexy, except for that,
Aura of Silence.
All the bases have been covered.
Yeah, it feels like everything's coming up Millhouse.
Yeah. Cheers to the Devourer. We hardly knew ye.
And thankfully it's not going to go for that much longer because JP's already at 6.
Right.
Thanks to the double Ancient Tomb, the Ancient Tomb Painland mana.
Take all the damages.
Take infinite damage. Go to 5. No life paid in this Sylvan Library this game. One might imagine. And not for lack of trying.
Scroll for.
Scrolling away 2 lands and a Guy's Blessing, and there's a lethal card.
Uh-huh. There's a land. One is the loneliest number. I don't really have much commentary to add on to this.
Yeah, thankfully this will be over soon.
It's just
it's gonna be over like this coming turn.
Yeah, it's nope. He found a blocker.
Oh God.
You found a blocker.
Sam, just make a 4/4 angel. Just make a 4/4 angel and just spare us.
Right. I think he's going for something.
Okay. Check the timing round.
Oh, 23 minutes.
23 minutes. So, wrapping up this match in perfectly good time.
Yep,
and
there it
that's
is.
it. And that's it.
There it is. 2-0. 2-0 Sam Black.
Oh, I forgot to match. I forgot to ever.
This guy.
Forgot to actually. Yeah, we did see. I mean, we saw this the deck selection strength of Mox Time and Control against Devourer here.
Yes, we did. So what can we? Not much to learn. So
what have we learned, Will? What did we learn?
Covetous Dragon Skragnoth does not turn that matchup around.
I think we just learned that it's very hard to have a plan as Devourer against a deck that has both Guy's Blessing and Meddling Mage.
Yes, it's Devour is one of them decks you need to get into a room that's not ready for it.
I agree. I guess it's not just those cards. It's that plus foil and abeyance.
Yes.
The conjunction,
and
swords. Just the conjunction of all those cards together just makes it so like your opponent's entire deck. And we've also learned that Grizzlyback doesn't even need to attack 10 times. Grizzly Bear needs to attack like 6 times because your opponent's taken 8 damage from Ancient Tomb in their pain lands.
Ancient Tomb. Alright guys. Well, we're gonna go on a very quick break as we don't know if we find a backup match. If not, this might be a good time to stretch those legs before the top 8 starts.